Installing hardwood flooring in your home can seem like a daunting task, but with careful planning, the right tools, and a bit of patience, you can transform any space and add a touch of timeless elegance. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or someone tackling a renovation for the first time, the process can be smooth and rewarding when you break it down, step by step. Today, we'll walk you through everything you need to know to make hardwood flooring installation easy, from preparation to finishing touches. Before you pick up a single plank, start with preparation. Success starts long before the first nail goes into the floor. Begin by measuring your space carefully. Use a reliable tape measure and note the length and width of each room you wish to transform. This will help you calculate how much flooring you need, with some extra to account for mistakes or future repairs. Next, select the right hardwood for your lifestyle and decor. Oak and maple are popular for their durability and classic appearance, while exotic woods like Brazilian cherry or bamboo lend a unique look. Consider whether you want pre-finished planks, which speed up installation, or unfinished wood you'll stain and seal in place for a custom finish. Check the thickness and width of the planks as well. Wider planks can create a spacious, modern feel, while narrow strips tend to suit traditional spaces. Before installation day, your hardwood needs to acclimate to your home. Stack the planks in the room where they'll be installed, open on the sides, and let them rest for at least 3 days. This allows the wood to adjust to your home's temperature and humidity, minimizing the risk of expansion or contraction after installation. Now, let's talk about the tools you'll need. A hardwood flooring nailer or stapler, a hammer, a pry bar, a measuring tape, a chalk line, a miter saw, a jigsaw, and spacers are essentials. You'll also want safety equipment like goggles, gloves, and knee pads for comfort during long sessions on the floor. If you're installing a floating floor, rather than one nailed or glued down, you may also need underlayment material for sound reduction and moisture protection. Clear the room of all furniture and belongings. Remove old carpet, tile, or laminate, as well as baseboards and trim. Make sure the subfloor, whether wood or concrete, is level, dry, and clean. Sweep up any debris and repair any squeaks by securing the subfloor with screws. If your subfloor is uneven, use a leveling compound to smooth things out. For added moisture protection, especially in basements or over concrete, roll out a vapor barrier before you begin. Once your subfloor is ready, snap chalk lines for reference. Start from the longest, straightest wall, usually an exterior wall. This will help keep your first row perfectly straight, which is essential to avoid gaps or misalignment across the room. Begin laying your first row of planks with the groove side facing the wall, using spacers to maintain about a 1/2-inch expansion gap all around the perimeter. This crucial space allows the wood to naturally expand and contract with changes in humidity. Lock or nail the first row in place, making sure it's perfectly aligned along your chalk line. Use a flooring nailer or stapler to secure the planks, placing nails through the tongue at a 45-degree angle. Be sure not to nail too close to the ends to avoid splitting the wood. As you move to the second row and beyond, stagger your seams by starting each new row with a shorter or longer piece. This creates a stronger, more visually appealing floor. Tap the boards gently together using a tapping block to avoid damaging the tongue, and seat each piece tightly to avoid gaps. Continue across the room, trimming boards as necessary with the miter saw or jigsaw when you reach walls, doorways, or other obstacles. Working around doorways and vents can be tricky. Remove the threshold if possible, and undercut the door jambs using a saw or handsaw so the flooring can slide underneath for a seamless look. When cutting around vents, measure carefully and use a jigsaw to create the appropriate opening. When you reach the final row, you may need to trim your planks lengthwise for a perfect fit. Measure the distance to the wall, subtract the expansion gap, and use a table or circular saw to rip the boards. With limited room to maneuver, you might need to use a pry bar or pull bar to snug the last row into place. With all the planks installed, remove the spacers. Replace or reinstall your baseboards and trim, using finishing nails to secure them to the wall, not the floor. This allows the floor to move as needed without interference. If you've gone with unfinished hardwood, Now's the time to sand, stain, and apply a finish of your choice. Use a floor sander for the main field and an edging sander for the perimeter. Choose a stain color that complements your decor and finish with 2 or 3 coats of polyurethane for protection and shine. If you've chosen pre-finished hardwood, a thorough cleaning is all that's needed. Remember to clean up after yourself. Sweep or vacuum up sawdust and debris and give the floor a gentle mop with a hardwood-friendly cleaner. For best results, avoid heavy furniture and rugs for at least 48 hours, giving the flooring time to settle. With your beautiful new floor in place, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Hardwood is more than just a flooring choice. It's an investment in your home's value, comfort, and beauty. With minimal care, your new floor will last for generations, gaining warmth and character over time. To keep your hardwood looking its best, clean it regularly and protect it from excessive moisture. Use rugs in high-traffic areas and felt pads under furniture legs. Avoid walking on the floor with high heels or heavy boots, and clean up spills promptly to prevent stains and warping. By following these straightforward steps, hardwood flooring installation becomes not just possible, but easy and deeply satisfying. With a bit of effort, the right tools, and attention to detail, you can create an inviting, impressive space that reflects your style and stands up to the demands of daily life. Whether you're renovating a single room or refreshing your entire home, hardwood floors provide a foundation you'll be proud to show off for years to come.